からはカンファレンス公演に移ります。まず最初のプレゼンターは落合貴文さんです。よろしくお願いいたします。Thank you for waiting. We'll now move on to the conference presentations. Now, please welcome our next presenter, Mr. Takafumi Ochiai. Mr. Ochiai, the floor is yours.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be invited here. My name is Takafumi Ochiai. I'm from FinTech Association of Japan, and also working at law firm, and also advisor to Osaka local government. And so today's agenda is the very landscape of the current regulatory development, and so as a development related to crypto assets and stable coin in Japan. And at first, would like to introduce some recent changing discussion points about legal framework and tax framework of crypto assets. And next, stable coin legal framework, and some example of stable coin in Japan, and security token offering. So this is also related to blockchain ecosystem, and referring some recent discussion about central bank digital currency and cross-border trends. So at first, I would like to mention about legal and tax evolution of crypto asset in Japan. So there are some regulatory development in other countries, especially in US. So US is very aggressive position to implement crypto and stable coin. And also European country, European Union is implementing the MiCA for crypto assets and stable coin. So corresponding to these activities in foreign countries, so Japan is making important regulatory change for crypto assets. So we are moving crypto asset toward type of security category. So this means the very important effect about the changing tax rate from 60% to 20%, or maybe. So this is a very important combination of not only legal system but also tax system is very important for crypto ecosystems. And also setting up such security category is very useful to implement such crypto into very not crypto world, very real world. So this is a very important step for Japanese crypto scene. And Japan is leading crypto regulatory from 2016. So this was the first regulation for crypto asset exchange in 2016. And after some massive attacks against crypto asset exchange, so Japan changed crypto asset regulations more severe. So this was useful to protect for type of the not only attacking but also type of the bankruptcy procedure in US, such as FTX bankruptcy case. So Japanese customer was protected by Japanese regulation in after 2020 revision. And so 2023 we changed Payment Services Act in order to make new category for stablecoin. This is one of the most fastest regulation related to stablecoin. And so last year, Payment Services Act, it also changed and started to change for new stablecoin regime, and also some regulatory development related to crypto asset. And so this year and the next year, so we will change crypto asset from payment service to financial instrument. And so one of the new intermediary framework is introduced in 2024 discussions and this year's revision of Payment Services Act. And so there includes type of intermediary category for crypto trading. So this is very important for type of the retail company and mobile carriers and other very big Japanese companies have interested in this type of the new intermediary service. This service can be applied to intermediary service for crypto assets and also stablecoin. And this is very important regulatory framework in order to make some programmability and type of the embedded crypto asset service. And next is the Japanese stablecoin framework. So we set up stablecoin regulation 2023, and also this is not limited to only banks. We can use payment service provider license and also type of trust framework. So there are three choices for stablecoin. And also, last year's discussion and also this year's revision, Japanese regulation will admit type of the capital efficiency for stablecoin. So up to 50% of reserve can be used for investment into very low risk assets. So this is a very important foundation for stablecoin. And of course, Japanese regulation is very considering about consumer protection. So we have very strong foundation of the protection of asset reserve and also consumers. And our approach is very unique. So very rigorous protection for safeguards and also type of the requirement for stablecoin issuers and also type of the intermediary service. And however, we are seeking also innovation. We admit other types than banks, trust and payment service, and also type of the 50% of reserve can be used for low risk asset asset management. And this is the real example of the Japanese stablecoin. So the first case was the Circle, introduced by SBI. So this is not Japanese stablecoin. So foreign country issued stablecoin was approved by FSA. And also, JPYC was approved to issue stable coin. This is the stable coin issued by startup company. This may be very difficult for U.S. regime. So this is one of the important our achievement by making good stablecoin regulations. And also JPYC's stablecoin it's integrated into Osaka Expo wallet. So Osaka Expo is one of the biggest commercial event in Japan this year. Such stablecoin activity is also connected to Japanese business scene. And security token offering is also ongoing, expanding. So we set up regulatory regime in 2020, and also real estate asset is very good target for security token offering in Japan, and also some cases about corporate bonds. And next step will be the type of the deposit tokenized. There will be many possibility for expanding security token offering. Actually, Osaka has the digital exchange in this area. This is one of the most important feature for Osaka's international financial city about making new market in this area. And next movement is the very dual movement in digital asset. So there are some movement from crypto to financial instruments. So this year's Japanese regulatory reform is one example of from crypto to financial instrument. And also, type of the crypto exchange is going to be listed in stock exchange. These are also type of the examples. And also, some such intermediary service is also example for crypto to financial instrument. And financial products should be example of the blockchain application. And type of the creation of digital asset market in Osaka, it's one of the most important topic for Osaka's international financial cities project. And also real estate or corporate bonds and deposit or token will be continued. And this is the type of the strategic approach to digital currency. We need to consider type of geopolitics and changing payment infrastructures. There are some changing of the digital landscape, and central bank are considering type of central bank digital currency. Considering type of the very strategic intent and also geopolitical concerns. And stablecoin is also rapidly emerging, and may form the type of the important infrastructure for payment network. And also very important topic about digital ecosystem is how to preserve sovereign for each country and each area. So such central bank digital currency is one of the example for such so sovereign related discussions. And also not only such so very type of the so deep discussion, but also so day-to-day transactions are so very digitalized and so very frequently used, and so AML compliance and also so very so long-term so financial type of the or sustainability should be considered with blockchain and so international network. And this is so Japanese CBDC framework. So there are two-tier structures about CBDC. So central banks will Bank of Japan will issue digital currency, and so type of the banks and payment service provider will be so intermediary of the such central bank digital currency. And also there are some so safeguards for type of the very sudden market or change, and also considering privacy and compliance, and interoperability is very essential point for implement CBDC. And this is also a global trend of collaboration. So there are very important concerns about AML-CFT and also geopolitics and type of the regional sovereign and privacy protections. And so Japanese initiatives are something related to these concerns, such as travel rules was implemented by Japanese regulators initiatives, and also so we are discussing with many countries, especially G7 countries and OECD, discussing about data-free flow with trust. Data-free flow is very essential for international transaction. And we set up, or we are setting up also financial hub, not only Tokyo, Fukuoka and Osaka. So Osaka has the good tax incentive systems for startup companies, especially foreign startup company, and also making new market such as digital exchange. And so we are in the process of making digital asset ecosystems. So blockchain maturation is undergoing, and also payment innovation is also very essential parts of the digital asset ecosystems. And we are Japan is also contributing to the such digital ecosystems. So we set up the type of the crypto-friendly, but also considering consumer protection and consumer other concerns with the very frequent regulatory change. And also we are setting up a tax system for crypto. So we are very making clear regulatory framework and good environment for crypto ecosystems. And also our future direction is to make combination of the crypto sector and very dear for financial institutions and such environment. This is one of the most biggest challenge for crypto ecosystem so to be implemented in Japan. So I think so today's conference is one of the so most important conference for such making new crypto ecosystem. So I hope so you have so very good time in this conference and make friends or business partner or something so in this so very good conference for so crypto ecosystem. Thank you so much.